quickly do the second shloka also. Sanjaya uvacha drishtva tu pandavanikam Yudam Duryodhanastada Acharyamupasamgamya Raja Vachanam Abravit. Sanjaya said, King Duryodhana, on seeing the Pandava army in battle formation, went to Dronacharya and said, King Duryodhana is the other brother, the evil brother that the war is against. And Dronacharya is the teacher of all Pandavas and Kauravas, both the armies, like all of the brothers. Sanjaya. So, as they said, the meaning of the character Sanjaya is derived from the word Jaya. The Mahabharata, 18 Puranas, and the Valmiki Ramayana, and all the scriptures recorded by seers are called Jaya. The constant study and pursuit of these scriptures help the mind to free itself from the fetters of worldliness and to manifest man's innate divinity. Sanjaya symbolizes such a liberated yet deeply virtuous mind. In the Mahabharata, Sanjaya is known as charioteer. There is an important shloka in the Kathopanishad in which the self is compared to the master of the chariot, the body to the chariot, that is the chariot, as you know, that carries people, and the intellect to the charioteer is the one who is taking the position of Arjuna, who contemplates what is right, what is wrong. That is the job of intellect. And the self is the master of the chariot who tells the horses which direction to go. In this case, it says self. When they refer to self, they are referring to soul, which is part of God. The intellect which emerges from primal nature is the controller of all other elements within it. It is the intellect alone which, though being insentient, has the capability to reflect perfectly the supreme sentient being, just like the mirror that reflects the sun's brilliance more than any other surface. So, yeah, it says that the intellect is basically, he's referring to, in this case, Arjuna, has the capability to reflect perfectly the supreme inscient being. So basically, when Krishna is teaching Arjuna, Arjuna has full capacity because he has the soul that is part of God. So he has perfect ability to reflect what God is on God's teachings, what is right, what is wrong, all of those things, and yeah, he has the full capability of that, which is what it's called, like self realization, that is realizing that you are portion of God and there is divinity inside you that is waiting to manifest, which is clouded by all this anger, greed, all of these are clouding it. But underneath all this, there is a good human nature underneath it. Yeah, and it has the capability, like the intellect has the capability to follow that soul, like the soul which is part of the God. And yeah, sun's brilliance more than it. Maharshi Vedavyasa has bestowed on Sanjaya the power of spiritual insight. Thus, Sanjaya, as the charioteer, exemplifies or represents a discerning intellect which has been spiritually awakened and sharpened by the constant study of the scriptures. Yeah, so it basically is saying Sanjay is a person who can see beyond, like, the reality. He has the spiritual insight. So they say that by reading these scriptures and everything, we can see beyond the normal happenings of life. Like, yeah, like somebody said to something, they're like, this person gets mad. Oh, how can they say that? Like, seeing beyond what the person told and be like, okay, that person probably is going through something, which is why they said that. Yeah, having that insight, like, that's the one level deeper. And the other level deeper is like, oh, I observed that. That means there is a portion of me that does that. Not in this scenario, but in another scenario. We can discuss this later. It goes deeper. So yeah, this concludes the Shloka 1 and 2. And come again for future shlokas. I'm gonna be doing each videos on the shlokas as per Swadhyay every day. Thank you, and Narayan Narayan.